Hello, this is Solzo0 and welcome back to Memory Isle. Today, we're going to be checking out version 0.1.15.4122. We are just 2 versions away at the moment of the versions that I have downloaded. We've got the next version after this, and then we have the version that I played all those years ago, the very first version. So already, something different here has changed, and that is when you click play, it goes straight into here instead of showing the standard experimental roleplay, whatever the other one was. And this version actually looks like it's gonna be the same. So we'll check out test level and see if there's anything different here. Already looks a bit different, I think. We've got T-Rex. We actually don't have... Oh, wait. Was this here before? I don't think it was, right? So now we have genders in the game, male and female, which actually changes the color on the back. Look, there's no other skins though, which is weird. I could swear I was showing them before. Oh yeah, you just don't have skins now. You just have the female and the male material skins. So the males have like the red, and then the females just kind of have like green, or just like, you know, generic kind of colors. Very interesting. Oh, and auto recording actually is working now. And as we can see, oh, actually, auto recording could be very helpful, because replays could be very helpful in this scenario, because we can actually see the maps from up above. Oh, that's actually very, very handy. And yeah, we die from a fall. That is awesome. I want to see if they actually work then. If those actually play out. They do. So let's check out demo 1, shall we? So we can see us in here. This is obviously before we've spawned in. Oh, I can adjust the speed. There we go. Here I am. And there I go. And there I'm about to fall. And... dead. Bye-bye, Rex. So this is actually going to be really handy, apart from the fact that... oh, shift makes us go faster. There we go. Apart from the fact that, you know, we're a little slow. But now I can just check out this entire thing. Does this hide the... oh, it does. So yeah, now I can look through this entire area, and because this game's replays allow you to actually look through maps. Oh, this is actually going to be so cool. So now we have different ambience, and I'm going to try out... I'm just going to be an Oro, honestly. So we're getting our little we're getting our little replay going here. Got this little water. Oh, actually the recording is lagging a bit. Hold on. Exit here. We're going to go to replays. Oh. Did it not? Oh. What? Maybe I have to die. That could be an option. If I just die, it'll save the recording. It does. Okay, demo 2. Here we are. So now we get to check out all of region 2 from up above. Oh, is this as high as I can go? Alright. That's fine. So here we are in region 2. Region 2 Redwoods even. This is just a lot of trees at the moment from up above. But obviously we're not from up above. We're going down here. And hopefully there's no like limit to how far I can go, which I don't think there is. Okay, lag should be gone now, hopefully. So yeah, I was just saying how we can now look through the map with replays. Oh, this is a cool little rock here. This reminds me of region 2, definitely. And it's like a little bridge here as well. So then you can walk through this. There's a waterfall here, which is a different waterfall from the other one, I think. Because this waterfall comes down here, and I'm assuming it leads to the other one, maybe? If we just follow this, where does it go? Oh, it just goes here. Okay, it's just a kind of a dead end. But there's a waterfall over here too, isn't there? That was a different waterfall, wasn't it? Or maybe it wasn't. There's a little log here. A little log we can walk through. That's pretty cool. Oh. Well, that's just not right, is it? The little rocks. But the material's hidden on the other side for optimization reasons, but they're supposed to be up against the landscape, as you can see there. But they've not quite done that. So yeah, instead of it just all being like the slopes, it's essentially the same, but they put these little rocks here so that it doesn't look so awkward when you go through these little tiered parts, these layered parts of the landscape. And then down here we have some trees. I think I can look under there. Yep, and there's nothing there. That's lovely. Can I go through these trees? I can. I can just go through all the trees, but I think that's because of the replay. Okay, so this water's leading down this way, but if I follow it back, where does it come from? Oh, it just comes through here. Interesting. So I'm guessing if I follow this down, it'll either go down to another waterfall or just another dead end. It leads us to another waterfall. I don't know if it's the same one, but it's definitely louder. They definitely increased the attenuation there so that you can actually hear it from afar. Because if you remember, we were standing here and we just couldn't hear it at all, so that's an improvement. And then, yeah, if we follow this down, all the way down, oh, more rocks. And then it leads to another waterfall. Very nice. So a lot of waterfalls. And then if we follow this down, this should lead to a dead end, I imagine. Oh, there's another waterfall up here, actually. How many waterfalls are in this map? That's crazy. So if I follow this from where it started, it's a very intricate, like, river system that we've got going on here. Yeah, look at this. That's kind of cool. You've got like a little river going on there. Like a proper... But yeah, and look, it like splits off. Okay, but that's all coming from one spot still. And then we go... Yeah, we keep following along here. And we finally reach a dead end. But if we go up here... Oh yeah, that's definitely the end of the map. There's an invisible wall here now as well. I don't know if that's just for the camera or if that's like in the actual game as well. But yeah, I can't go any further that way, so is there anything different around here? Aside from these like rocks that kind of chill on the edge here. This is that ramp that we came up to get up to this third layer of the redwoods. Then yeah, there's more rocks down here on this like kind of second layer. This is like thin, like a little thin layer here. And then there's the ramp down to the first layer, which, wouldn't you believe it, leads you all the way back to... Oh, it's like a little swamp area, actually. I mean, I just say that about anything that's like a big body of water that has like trees in it, but I don't know. It's probably what a swamp is. It's not really quite a swamp. It's probably just... It's a swamp-esque, you know, swamp-esque area here. Oh, is this that crater that we saw last time, maybe? Because is this all just nothingness here? Yeah, maybe this was that crater we saw, because yeah, there's no... Oh, there's a floating tree. This must be that crater we saw before, if you remember. That's pretty neat. You can see it developing already. I'm surprised how quickly this map disappeared. After I started playing. Oh, it's an even bigger area here, just by the waterfall. Look, you follow this water, and it leads into this just like this big area, this big watery area. And then you got like a little log to get down there as well from up here. Or to get up to the second layer, but you probably want to come down here because look at all the water. Very shallow water. So, at least you know you were safe from dinos. Not that they're in this version, but yeah, look how far that goes. And then there's just like another little secluded area. Okay. We go down here, there's another log leading down. Very nice. Like the environmental details we've got here, allowing you to have multiple different ways up. So yeah, the map definitely has been upgraded to, you know, accommodate for players actually playing in the map. So now you can actually, you know, there are more ways up now, up and down between all the different areas. I don't know how much I'm going in a circle now. This feels like I've kind of been following that river for a while. I don't know if there's anything out here. I don't think there was any like storytelling elements in this map, like rocks that look like from movies and and stuff. Oh, there's just another waterfall here. Look at this. Oh, it's a waterfall that actually I feel like I recognize this. The waterfall that leads into another waterfall. But if you follow the waterfall down, it leads into like this little area here, which kind of reminds me of like a hot springs or something, which is not the case. But then yeah, then you can jump down here into the deeper water, into the lake, which is that's so cool. I didn't even know this about this map. I don't remember any of this, but I remember the waterfall leading to another waterfall, but that might have been used in another map as well. I don't know. That's cool that this leads out into like a freaking lake in the Redwoods. And it's a pretty deep lake too, so I don't know what that has to do with anything other than things that aren't in the game yet. or at all. Yeah, and then we've reached this rock again. I don't know how much of the map I haven't seen yet. Let me choose a direction. Oh, I can go pretty far. What the hell? I couldn't go this high before. Now it's just letting me go as high as I want. I'll take it. I want to see the entirety of this map. There it goes. Oh, look at that. I don't know how I managed to do this, but I'm gonna use this to my advantage. Here it is. There you go. There's the full layout of the map. Right there, that's Redwoods. So you can see over here, there's a lot of like, this is actually, this is bigger than I thought it was. You got like these are all rivers here, I think. That's one of the big lakes we went to. That's the little swampy area we were just at, I think. This one's really interconnected here. There's like another little watery part here. And then yeah, you've got this like interconnected, like super complicated like rivers, which is probably where I was stuck going around in circles for a majority of the time. But yeah, it actually kind of goes out pretty far. Like you can go all the way out here. I don't know how far out here you can go. I mean, I guess you can go up here. So this is like the third layer. This is the second layer, and that's the first layer. But then the first layer actually goes deeper into these like little pockets of like different area. Actually, no. Maybe there's 4 layers. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. The first layer being river sections, I guess. With the little rivers and lakes and stuff like that. I want to go out here though. Look at all this. This is all the stuff you don't get to see on the outside here. I actually don't know if I can move that far that way. But if you have a look, you can see there's just all of this here. There's just like landmass all on the outside, which is pretty cool. But I want to go over here. I actually want to head towards this like interconnected part, because I don't know if I've actually been here or not. But here you can see all the trees coming back in as I close in. But that water starts from, so we'll go over here, because this is a nice way to like follow along the path of the path of Titans. No, the path of the river. Here is the start of it. And obviously if you go up here, there's like nothing there. But yeah, we go through here, lots of rocks. Good chunk of rocks around. But then if you keep following this all the way down until you eventually reach a little slope. There's a little slope here, not quite a waterfall. It's like a slope of water, you know. Don't know what you call that in the real world, but there you go. And then there's another slope. Behind there's like nothing. And then yeah, this is that intertwined, like, I don't know what you call it, but it's there's lots of just like random little streams of water. And then you go out here, and then there's that log. Okay, so I have been here because there's that log there. But yeah, look at that. Goes all the way out. And then it goes over here to like a bigger part. Oh yeah, and then I've been here too, because that's where that log is there. Okay, where should we head next? So that all leads all the way out there. Look how far that leads to. Oh, this is where the hot springs was. That's the waterfall that leads into the waterfall. Look, there's the waterfall, then it leads into the waterfall, and then it goes all into that big lake that I was talking about earlier. So that's that lake. That's where that is. Right in that corner there. Very corner of the map. And then here, more of the little stuff going on there. Oh, weird. There is an invisible, like, roof here. This is where I tried to go up before and I couldn't. I just, like, can't go through here. But back there I can. That's so weird. Like, I can't get back into the map through that way. But over here I can. And we're back. We're back in the map. It's so weird. It's so weird the way that works, but there you go. I think I've seen all there is to see, though, of this map. So now I can move on to Region 2. Is this freaking the back of Spawn Lake? I think it is. That's Spawn Lake. I've just, like, ended up all the way back there. I feel like I remember that spawn, actually. That seemed very familiar. I was so quiet during because I was, like, trying to figure out where I was, and honestly I was trying to like just get, I don't know how to get like the audio recording to the replay to properly do it. It seems like there's some sort of like the replay can't be under a certain amount of time, I think. I've ended up at Spawn Lake again. That's fucking hilarious. This game's giving me so many chances. I want to go up here because this is a spot that I recognize. I remember going up here and just like, oh, this was a nice chill spot too. Yeah, this was fun going up here. Just being able to go through here. I think there was a spot that no one could get to as well. If you were certain. Yeah, up there. This little ledge here. Oh, you can just walk up there. But like, I think something bigger like a Rex or something like that wouldn't be able to get up there. Or was it here as well, actually? It might have been here, because you need to jump that, I think. There's only a certain distance you can go. And I just remember chilling up here a lot. If I wanted to be safe, I would literally sit up here. This was my hangout spot. This was my little safe space. Because yeah, you can jump up here. And I think as a Utah you can as well. And I think I played Utah a lot. So I would chill up here, and nothing can get up here unless it can jump. Which I think got me killed a couple of times because I was too trusting back then. I didn't know the Isles game, you know. I didn't know how untrusting this game can be. So, yeah. That's my spot. That's my little spot I used to hang out in. And barely anybody even really came up here or knew about it. So now I'm putting it in a video because now you know about it, I guess. Yippee! Does the replay work now? Yes. So you can only do demo 1 and 2, I guess. Because for some reason that's a thing. But here we are. And we've spawned at this spot, which I don't think we spawned here. Where is this? This is pretty cool. This is like, where is this? Where is this in relation to Spawn Lake? That's how I'm gonna be able to find out where the hell this is. Look at all this, by the way. Can I go out there? I can. I can just go out here. Look at all the landscape out here. You don't get that with freaking... Actually, I don't know if you get that in every mirror or not. Like, I feel like this isn't done enough, you know? This kind of thing needs to be done more. Make it look like you're on an actual island. I guess every mod kind of has something better where it's like got actual islands, but, you know, it's the cost of your performance, I guess. And it's got like a ocean out there, but, you know. I don't know, there's something about this, just having endless landscape on the outside. It just kind of gives it a different vibe. Oh, this is where this is by Sundial. Wait, where was I? That's Sundial there, and then so we're on the other side of the map. But yeah, this here? So what, to the right of Sundial, all the way in this corner of the map. There's just this chilling out here. Which I don't think I recognize. Because I don't think I've been out this far into Region 2. But this is really cool. I like that. I like these little areas that I've just like never seen before. But this is pretty much the final version of Region 2 at this point, right? As far as I'm aware anyway. Maybe it's not like the final. Maybe there was like some small teeny tiny changes at some point. But this is pretty much it. Oh, how would you get up here? That'd be pretty neat to get up there. You would be very safe there. What else have we got around here? We've got this little area, which seems to be... Where is this? I think I've been lost here before. This might be one of the spawn locations, because I feel like you exit here and then yeah, you just get lost in amongst all this. I forgot how big this map actually was. Like, when you're flying around like this, like in replay mode, you don't realize just how big the map is until you're like on the ground and you're having to run like hundreds of freaking miles away just to find... Oh my god, I remember this! Is this... This is what I was talking about in the other one. What the hell is this? This is what I was talking about in the I don't know if this is exactly what I was talking about in the other video, but this is... I remember this. I remember this. I've only been here like once, or like seen this once before. And yeah, I don't know. This is just like a man-made structure. It's just like ruins. But like you can go down here, you could walk through here. But that's a really cool location there. I really like that location. That's pretty cool. This is a location that I have been to before, and I really like it. I've only been there once though. Which really says something about the parts of the map that I really focused on was not this side of the map. And then over here we just got like just a big body of water. Nothing fancy. And then, oh wait, this is the other cave I was talking about. Yes! Oh my god, this is that. So yeah, this is one of the other areas I would chill out at. Because if you go in here, this cave has like a little... Or is this the first cave that I went to? Oh, that also doesn't go very far. Is this a different cave? I remember this area. Yeah, you come down there, you go all the way down there. That's really cool. This is a different cave from the other one I saw. So there was 3 caves? Because this is the second cave I've been to where there's not that little area there. So there's another cave like this. That's the cave that I would go through and I'd chill out up there as well. That was another one of my little safe spaces. Except it wasn't very safe. But there is a size limit to that cave. Not everyone can go there. And this is just like a big open plains. This is just like big open plains all over the place over here. But then you reach what looks like Spawn Lake. No, it is Spawn Lake. I got confused because my dinosaur isn't here. So this is Spawn Lake here. As you can see, you got like a nice little waterfall here making sounds. Which, it's going this way now? Wasn't it going that way before? Actually, no, maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. Yeah, right, because this was... Oh, yeah, here I am. There's my little dead body here. Oh, they actually... Oh, no, never mind. I thought that was my eye there. No, that's my eye. God, remember when they added blinking? Oh my god, look at the tail. That's not how that is supposed to work. Oh god. Yeah, as I was saying before, this was my first... This is my other little chill spot here. Other than like chilling at Cannonball. Cannonball was a big part of my time playing the game. Other than that, Spawn Lake was a big part, which is why I always come back to here, because it's the most recognizable spot for me. So I apologize if you're sick of seeing it at this point. But then I'd walk down this way, and wouldn't you know it, this is where... Wait, shouldn't this be where another cave is? I feel like there should be another cave system down nearby this way. I don't know. I'm going to try and find that cave system, to be honest, because I want to be able to find that. Because I've been talking about it for ages. So I feel like it's only right that I actually show you that I'm not mad. Is this it? No, this is the first cave. No, yes, this is the one. I think. This is it. Yes. Look at this intricate cave system. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me a second. It's been ages since I've been here. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the cave system. I feel like I'm pretty sure I've only been here a few times, but this left quite the impression on me, because I'm like, wow, they've actually got caves. Or actually, I don't think I thought that, but I think that now, because I'm like, they actually have caves. Whereas, like, look how intricate this all is. You had that little part down there, then you got like all of this. You got like this section. Where was the part? Maybe it was down there, actually. I don't know. Yeah, this all spirals down. It goes down here. And then you kind of chill. But then you can come through here. And there's a little rock. And there's a little ledge here. Oh, maybe this was where I chilled. Is it? I don't know if you can make that jump, but I guess if you could... That would make sense, but yeah, I guess this is really cool. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't want to say what it looks like, but it doesn't look right. But yeah, this is the cave that I've been talking about all this time. That's so cool. I don't think you have anything like this in Evrima. Maybe that's why it's not on the main branch. And there's, so that's that way, and there was these 2 exits. There was this exit, So whereabouts is this? Oh, I was right. Yeah, it's on the way to Cannonball, but it's kind of like you veer off into. So instead of going that way to Cannonball, which is the way I'd normally go, you kind of go, because that's Spawn Lake over there. So you kind of go from the start of Spawn Lake and follow that up, and then you go down this way, and then down there. That's cool. And then I'm assuming then this is the other side of the cave, which then leads you... Yeah, that's the other side of the cave, which when you come out, you go down there and you go straight left to... Oh, so it's actually easy to get here from Cannonball, because you just make a straight beeline for it. Because you can just come up that ramp there, and there you are. That's so cool. So I think that's all of the cave systems. I don't think there is another one like that, but let me know in comments, I guess, if you've been to that cave, and if there are other cave systems. I've been to 3 of them. I don't think there is another one. But yeah, this is Cannonball. It's got the sounds here. I think it's had the sounds this entire time. I don't think there's anything different from this. This is pretty much as it was and is and always has been. A little reflection of the sun in there. The only difference about this map is the time of day. There's no time of day yet still, but that gets added on later, I think. Just before the map gets removed as well, I think. And then, yeah, here, this is the swamp, which is just behind Cannonball. Is like a little swamp area. Maybe this is what I was thinking of. But, like, I've been here so few times. This is where people would make a lot of loud noises, and you'd come over here to shut them up, and then you'd die just randomly because they were beating you to kill you. That must be this area. I think this area's been here for a while, I think. But I just didn't recognize it because I just have not been there, because that's just the death area. This is the death swamp. It's not even really a swamp, but that's where you die. That's where you go to meet your end. And then there's Sundial. Sundial's actually not that far away than I thought. Well, I say that, but it's a long run actually. So, but it's not far from Cannonball, which is actually pretty surprising. And then over here behind Sundial is a nice little lake here. Not much else to see there, other than there's a nice chill lake. I think you could climb up here actually. Yeah, probably not all the way up there, but definitely there is probably the furthest you can go. And then yeah, just think, just here is right at the end of the map. You would never know. You could probably tell from the big cliffs, honestly, but yeah, it doesn't look like there's any other caves near here. I'm like on the lookout for like cave systems that I've just never seen before now. But I think there was only like 3 caves in the game. Oh, and now we're back where the camera spawned. Which means, yeah, we're in that corner. Oh, and here, I haven't been here. Oh, no, this is, maybe this is it here. Look at all the, no, yeah, maybe this was it actually that I'm thinking of. It was over the other spot, or here was the death zone. That was the little death area. Because if you look at, yeah, I don't know, it was over here or the other place, but this looks more like a swamp than the other place does. I just remember it being dark and having a lot of water, and you'd go there and you would just, yeah, you would suffer. It was not a good time. It looks like there should be a cave up there, but there's not. So where does this exit out to? This goes, okay, so it goes all the way out there. Yeah, from up here, it's hard to really tell that that's water, but that is water there. Look at all this. Oh, this is like a little less less swampy area, less swampy spot there. And then, yeah, that right here, by that swamp, which is why I think it might be that one. Although I think it's the opposite direction. Oh, this is missing its textures. How long has that been like that for? I thought it looked a bit more pronounced than usual. Yeah, it's just completely missing the textures on this little symbol now. Or at least on this one. I gotta look at the other ruins now. This is Circle Ruins. This is the place where I constantly got lost. I don't know what it's actually called, but I'm calling it Circle Ruins because that's what I recognize it as. Yeah, that can't have been there before. That definitely wasn't there before. Now it's there, at least. Oh, this is Pride Rock over here. Classic. So then these ruins over here, do they have that same problem with the... Yeah, that texture just got removed for some reason. That's just... I don't know if they intended on that happening, but yeah, or for some reason the texture for this is just gone. Which is weird. It's weird that that's happened, but that's what has happened there. And there you go. That is Region 2 in this version. That's pretty much the entirety of this. That's Sundial down there. Yeah, I think we've pretty much checked out all of it. That's that little area over there. That definitely is new. And by new, I mean new to the versions that I've checked out so far, I feel like. At least, I mean, I haven't been there on the ground or anything, so maybe it was there a little before that, but yeah, that's the entire map right there. That's really cool. So I'm going to jump over to another version, and this next version is going to be one version that I have before the final version. I'm saving the final version for next week's video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Oh, okay, that one just doesn't work. Alright, never mind. That version just did not work, so it had some missing plugins. So I think I'm just going to end it here. So thank you very so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please subscribe, ring the notification bell. It helps me out a lot if you subscribe. It also means that you won't miss the next video, which is going to be the version that I started playing all the way back in 2017. So stick around, stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.